Okay, so just because I don't say anything about something doesn't mean I don't see anything. And now recently, I've just been telling like it is. I don't care if you like me or not. I'm gonna call you out on your bullshit. Um, if I see your type trying to hit on you, and I ain't your type, I'm gonna tell you. I don't give up. And I'm gonna tell you that's your type. This is what's gonna happen. Either you don't like it or you ain't. That's your choice. I don't give a fuck. The reason I'm gonna be that way is because I don't give a shit no more. I never have, but it's worse now. See, if I can protect somebody else from repeating the same cycles they always repeat, I'll try. I will. I'll warn you, dumbass, that you're doing it again. And I'll try. That's all I can do. Now, if you told me you're in a dark place, you need somebody to come sit with you, I'd be there in a heartbeat. Or you're in the fire and you don't know how I would get out. I can't get you out of it. But I can come join you in it. The reason I say is because I am that kind person who will go right back to hell to help somebody else out. And if you bullshitting, you get that karma I don't. Like if you tell me you want to come out of hell and you just want to use me to get ahead, you going further back into hell than what you were when I king got you. God don't play. God don't play. But if you genuinely want help, I'd sit there with you. I'd bring you out. I'd walk with you. I have sat there with people. I've sat in dark with people. I know a lot of people who are still dark. Very dark. They can correct me, but they can't correct themselves. That's their issue. If they can save somebody else, they're willing to do it to a certain point. But if saving themselves, they're not willing to put the work in to do that. And I'm the opposite. I'd rather go right back through pain and let somebody feel what they've never felt before than to sit there and be selfish. And yeah, I can't. I really can't. If it helps them better themselves and it levels them up, I'm done. I'm all in. When it comes to being selfish, I'm all out. For myself. I'm working on it. Because self-love is more important than what people think it is. But self-forgiveness is way more important than self-love to me. I'd rather forgive myself for making a mistake that I tried to help somebody else than be selfish. Not help somebody else and I could have helped and then fall on their face further and then commit suicide because they could have got help and I didn't do it. I'm a very different person than most. There's a lot of us out there actually. Just people don't know. Because we've been damaged so many fucking times by the wrong ones. At the first sight of fucking bad, we're gone. Well, we can't do that no more. We ain't supposed to, we weren't made that way. We gotta quit that shit. So I don't leave at first sight of bad. I keep about 4 lies. Give or take, depends who you are. And then I'll quietly exit. Now, if I talk to you about my exit, then somewhere something fucked up that wasn't supposed to fuck up on my end and not yours, and you have a choice to either fucking exit or continue to deal with it. And that's a you issue. Because either way, I'm ready to go. Either way. Either keep going forward or balls to wall opposite direction. That's who I am. I don't know why. I've always protected everybody else with myself. I always will. I know what I can go through and what I can't. I don't know personally what everybody else can go through and what they can't. I don't know what that last straw is going to be that someone wants them to sit on the porch and ask God to kill them, if not to let that bullet kill them. I don't know. But I know what it feels like to be there. I know exactly what it feels like to be there. Everybody looking at me wouldn't know that. Because you don't know what I've been through. But I know exactly what it feels like to be there. And I know what to be there by yourself. That's why I said, you want somebody to hold your hand? Come hold your hand. All I can do is hold your hand, but I can be there. I know what it feels like, straight up. I did it for months. I couldn't heal everything for months because I still had all his stuff in my house. Still had ties to him. I couldn't start healing for months after he left. And I did that to let him have the rest of his stuff. Instead of getting this shit out. Because, yeah, I wanted to burn it. I ain't gonna lie. I did. At one point. And I was like, no, that's vindictive, and I'm not vindictive. I wanted to throw it away. Couldn't do that either. When it came time to throw it away, I couldn't even touch it. It wasn't, no. No. I just had to back up. I had to live in the pain for longer than I should have. To protect them. And that's how much I love other people. That's why I said, forgiving myself for something, it's harder and more important than myself loving myself. I'd rather be able to forgive myself for every action I say no to or yes to than to love myself. Because in order for me to love myself, I have to be able to forgive myself for it. When I was in the break the last time, and then most of my life, so I mean, ain't like it ever changed. I'd take 2 steps forward, 4 steps back, further down and go. Even at rock bottom. And so, when I was at the last one, everybody's like, oh, just throw his stuff away, just put his stuff up, go pack it, bring it. No. No. Because then I have to hear, oh, you went through my shit, you did this, you did that. I heard that for 7 fucking years. I don't want to do it no more. And it wasn't my job to do it. I was done. I just had to get him to get stuff out so I could be done. Because I didn't even want to heal while waiting on him to get stuff out. Because if I would have healed and he wanted to come back, I wanted to give him a chance. And I knew that. I knew what would happen if I changed who I was and he wouldn't come back. Because I knew how much shit I put up with out of love. Love wasn't the real reason. It was. But love for him, not love for me. But not even that. Everybody abandoned him but me. More than once. And I didn't want to be another person who abandoned him. I would rather abandon myself than abandon another human being at that point. Now I'm not that way, but I was. I legit have put myself through a lot of shit just to not let somebody else down. I've kept my word when I shouldn't have, when they wouldn't kept theirs. I've done a lot of shit to help others when they would not have done it for me. Just because that was the right thing for me to do in that situation. Because I didn't want resentment or regret. Okay? So you can't compare what I've done to what you would or would not do because you didn't put yourself in their shoes. I did. That's the difference. I don't judge. But I sure as fuck can put myself in your shoes. My empathy is so fucking amazing that I can put myself in anybody's shoes and wear them. You can't describe your emotions, describe what happened, I'll tell you your emotions. Straight up. I've done it. That's why I'm a hard loss. I am a hard loss. They're not. I am. They just lost an empath who would do anything for them. I lost a narcissist using me. See the difference? So when I say it's their loss, it is their loss. Straight up. Because when I walk finally, it means I done thought of every reason why not to and why to. And I said, fuck it, let's go. And yes, I can forgive myself for walking now. I am not a saint. I'm not an angel. I try to be an earth angel. I do. I try to do what I would want done for me, or what I would want God to do for me if I was in a situation. I do. I ain't gonna lie. All my actions are based upon either what I've needed or what I think God would do if He were here. Or the God in me, or what my God tells me to do, which is the God in me. A lot of people don't have that. I know. A lot of people don't have the amount of love I give. I know. A lot of people weren't sent here to be me. But a lot of people were sent here to not mishandle people like me. It ain't about, oh, it's my life, that's who I am. No, it ain't. You can change who you are. You change around different people. You can change how you treat certain people and certain people you don't. You can treat Tom, Dick, and Harry however the fuck you want. But certain people you can't treat like Tom, Dick, and Harry. And when you do, you're in. You got you. Because I can't be around you no more. I can't pull you back out again. I have pulled people out who I barely knew. Of situations I shouldn't have been helping them in. And I still did it. Still did it. Openly. Here. What do you need? Okay. Sweet as can be. Genuine as I can be. Yeah. But that was my choice. And I made mine. It takes one person to bless one person to change their mindset. One. If they want it changed. See, y'all think that, some of y'all think, that the only way you guys can get someone to be wrapped on your finger is through your package. That's not true. All my exes had to wait 3 months to have sex with me. For one thing, I don't want a high number. My parents always told me I was going to be a whore. I always worked against that. Number two, I don't want everybody to experience me. I'm not for everybody to experience. I'm not like everybody else. When I really learned that, I really, really made them work for it. And three, for my own self. To make me proud of me. So me making them wait, the problem is they said good men are the only ones that wait. No. All men will wait if they really want it. But when you make the bad ones wait, they use it against you. Straight up. So you give it to them, and with a month they're talking about, oh, I don't want to give it to you all the time because I don't want you to get addicted to it. Walk the fuck away. They're about to hold that shit over your head because they think they done dick whoop you so damn big good. They can hold over your head. I'm not playing with you. That is the one truest take me over here, calm them out. If they say, I don't want you addicted to it or get used to it, no. Yeah. They want to hold over your head. They know that they can control you through their package. And yes, some people, we can be controlled through your package. Some we let you believe that. I have not been dick whipped by anyone who's told me they're going to hold their dick over my head. At all. That is not my devil dicks. Actually, my devil dicks gave it to me a lot more often than y'all did. And they were actually good in bed. So, really, you weren't the best. And the worst part of you asked me, I told you the truth. I have been told more than one, you ain't the best I ever had. It's good. Ain't the best. Yeah. It is what it is. And the best, I told you the best. And I ain't gonna lie, it was the best. God dug. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna stay just because you're the best. You're the best right now. You wanna be the best? Do me right. Do right by me. Be the best in every aspect, not just dick. Be the best. Show up the best. Be the best you. Even if you don't think you're the best you, obviously I've seen something in you that I think's the best in you. And I want your dick. Just saying.